Now we will discuss one problem like this. Find the current through the 3 ohms resistance in this circuit. The circuit is like this. Find the current through the 3 ohms resistance in the circuit. Here 12 volts battery is there, 4 ohms resistor, 3 ohms resistor, 6 ohms resistor. We have to find out the current through this 3 ohms resistance only. Suppose we are thinking that this is I, let it be I. We have to find out I, current through the 3 ohms resistance. So what we will do first, these 3 ohms and 6 ohms are in parallel combination. That means this is like this. 3 ohms and 6 ohms are in parallel combination. Therefore, find the equivalent resistance of 3 ohms and 6 ohms. 1 by R is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. That means 3 comma 6. 3 1 time, 2 times, 3 2s are 6. 6 is the LCM. 1 by R is equal to 3 6 2 times, therefore 2 plus 6 6 1 time, therefore 1 2 plus 1 3 by 6, that means 1 by 2. 1 by R is equal to 1 by 2, that means R is equal to 2 ohms. Therefore, this 3 ohms and 6 ohms connected in parallel, it is resulted into 2 ohms resistance. That means what happens to this circuit now? Now we can redraw this circuit as like this. This 4 ohms is here and this 3 ohms and 6 ohms parallel combination, the resultant has become 2 ohms and this total circuit is become like this. This is equivalent circuit of this one. This same circuit is equivalent circuit of this one. This 3 and 6 parallel combination has become 2 ohms. Now this is 12 volts. I am drawing equivalent circuit also because of your convenience. Always it is need not to draw again and again. Now what happens? Series combination, that means it is add up. 4 plus 2, 6 ohms. That means it is a single resistance of 6 ohms with a 12 volts battery. So the entire circuit is become like this. Now you apply V is equal to IR. I is equal to V by R, 12 by 6. That means 2 amperes current will flow through this circuit. This is the current. 2 amperes will flow through this circuit. But this 2 ampere current, this current is 2 amperes. This 2 ampere current will flow up to this point is okay. But here it will divide. We explained in previous video. In series it will go same current, but in parallel this 2 amperes current will divide into two parts. Now we have to apply the formula I1 is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2 into I, like this. So he is asking about the current flowing through the 3 ohms resistance. That means make it as this 3 ohms resistance as R1, 6 ohms as R2, then I1 is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2 into I. Here I is 2 amperes. Therefore R2 is 6 by 6 plus 3, 9 into 2. That means 6, 3 tables opposite, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4 by 3, that means 1, 10, that means 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 1.33 amperes current will pass through this 3 ohms resistance. The remaining part, suppose if anybody is asking what is the current flowing through this 6 ohms resistance, then what we have to do? 6 ohm, here it is not asked to find the current passing through the 3 ohms resistance, only asked. That's why we put R2 by R1 plus R2 into I. Suppose if they are asking 6 ohms also, we can do one thing. 2 minus 1.33 we can write, because total current is 2 amperes. Otherwise we can substitute the formula 3 by 9 into 2. Anyway we can solve it. Suppose if anybody is asking I2, Then we have to take R2. R2 is 3 by 9 into 2. Or we can do 2 minus. 2 is the total current. 2 amperes is the total current. 2 minus 1.33. Anyway, we can do it. So this is the method. We have to solve the problems like this. Any separate branch, they are asking, what is the current flowing through this resistance like this? This is the method we have to solve the problem.